Okay. So you said you saw symptoms of autism at 4. Give me the symptoms you've seen. Give me 3 symptoms you've seen.
Um, One of them when he like to point at things like if cause he don't speak very much. He like.
Okay, that could be speech though. That could be speech. That doesn't mean autism. Not speaking is not autism. Not speaking is speech. Now, if that not speaking is related to verbal and nonverbal communication deficits, now we're looking at autism. And if it also includes him making strange noises, strange behavior, blinking at the lights, a lot of eye blinking and finger pointing, if he's fixated with any type of activity or object, let's say your son got to watch the same cartoon, wear the same socks, put on the same dirty t-shirt, got to drink out the same bowl, eat out the same fork. He won't go outside unless he got his favorite Transformer Optimus Prime doll with him. Does he have any obsessions with any objects?
Yeah, you see, he do all them type of signs. Like, he have a Mickey Mouse doll he carry around. If he instead of him talking, he make like little sounds, like he try to mumble, but he don't say nothing. He don't say the word or nothing like that. He like try to. I could say like scream type situation, or sometimes he like to have like temper tantrums and everything too.
Okay. You seem pretty motivated for the autism diagnosis, but I wouldn't do it at 4, bro. I would just continue to observe because it might not be that. You know, selective mutism, social anxiety, underdeveloped speech. Is he getting speech services?
Not yet. I was trying to get him set up to do it.
You don't have to try. All you got to do is contact the local school district. He's 4 years old. So all you got to do is contact the local school district and say, my son got speech issues. I want him to be tested for speech and language services. It's called early intervention. Special ed begins at 3 years old anywhere in the United States. 3 years old. Once they're 3, they can be tested by the school district, whether they are in the school or not. Whether they are in a preschool, daycare, it don't matter. Once they turn 3, they can get speech services.
Okay, good. Because I was wondering about, can he start school next year?
Well, that depends on when the district actually starts kindergarten. You feel me? But he can still get his speech therapy whether he starts kindergarten or not. So the special ed is separate from when he can actually enroll as a kindergartner. Those are 2 different things. Because remember now, once he gets evaluated, he'll start getting speech services immediately. They got 60 days to do the evaluation. And then after that, he'll start getting the speech services if he qualifies. They're looking for a 25% delay. Once he qualifies, he starts getting speech, whether he's in kindergarten or not.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So the one doesn't wait for the other. His speech services doesn't wait for kindergarten.
Oh, okay. So I just signed him up for that. Well, see, I call the local schools and see can I get them in speech therapy then.
Yes, that's what I would do. And when you sign a permission to evaluate form, put speech only. Make sure you write speech only by your signature so they're not trying to diagnose your son with everything. You want to wait, bro. Autism doesn't have a cure. There's no need to rush it. Make sure we're certain. And in my opinion, 4 is a little too young. He could just be developmentally behind right now. We don't know what he's going to look like when he's 6 or 7. I say give your son a little time.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Cause he like do things slowly, but he say like he's smart. He do all his numbers and all that at an early age, and I was just wondering because he pick up like different objects and just like to carry it. Like he'll probably grab like a plastic fork or something like that and just carry it around with him, or he got to have it with him or something like that. And he'll get mad if I try to take it from him. I'm like, son, why is you carrying this type of thing? Like, but I didn't know.
I feel you. Well, you got my number, bro, so keep me posted. What city you in South Carolina?
I'm in Aiken.
Aiken, okay. So you're over there by Newberry? No. How far are you from Newberry?
Yeah, I'm like I want to say about 30 minutes away from
Yeah,
you.
yeah. I spoke in Newberry a couple years ago.
I wanted to see you when you came to Augusta, Georgia, but I didn't get to come because my wife was at work. So I wanted to come up there and see you. My wife wanted to come up there with me.
No
I
problem.
come up there and meet you.
No problem. We'll make it happen, bro. We'll stay in touch. You got my number.
Yes, sir.
Okay, bro. No problem. Be safe. All right now.
All right.
Remember, brothers. Whoa, wait a minute. It's 12 o'clock. Before I go to the next caller, I want to say happy Scorpio season to all my November Scorpios. It is officially November the 1st. November the 1st. Where are all of my November Scorpios at? I want to give a shout out to all my November Scorpios. If you got a Scorpio birthday in November, where you at? Make some noise. The kings, the queens, the youngins, the elders. Where are my Scorpio, November Scorpios at? Happy November, brothers and sisters. 7 days into the Delaware State Black Farmers Conference. 10 days until I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. 11 days until I'm in Nat Turner Land. 25 days I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. 30 days I'm in Norwood, Massachusetts. And then December the 2nd, Omaha, Nebraska. December the 3rd, Kansas City. If you need the flyer for Baltimore, if you need the flyer for the Delaware State Black Farmers Conference at HBCU, if HBCU Del State, if you need the flyer for Norwood, Massachusetts, Kansas City, Missouri, Omaha, Nebraska, Nat Turner Land, Baltimore, make sure you text your brother, King Kong Consciousness. Let's go to the next caller.
Automatic voice message system 6.
Sent me the voicemail. Okay. Let me go back here. That's a group text. I don't do that. Good evening, Dr. Umar. Hope remains well. I know you're extremely busy with FDMG. Was hoping for a chance to connect at your convenience as I receive your contact from a sister. Okay. Black November. I have a Scorpio rising, by the way. All my Scorpios, I'm a Leo, but I have a Scorpio rising. I have a Scorpio rising. If you was trick-or-treating tonight, you better brought me back a Little Debbie zebra cake. You better brought me back a Little Debbie star cake. You better brought me back a Little Debbie yellow marshmallow pie. You better brought me back a Reese's cup, a Almond Joy, a Chunky, and a Butterfinger. Because if you ain't in a bottle of ginger ale, Schweppes or Seagram's Canada Dry is too weak. And shout out to my Detroit Africans. Shout out to my Detroit Africans. But that Vernon's ginger ale that y'all sell in Detroit is too weak. I love Detroit. But Detroit, your Vernon's ginger ale is garbage. But let me tell you what ain't garbage. That Papadopoulos pizza, how do y'all Papadopoulos, that Detroit? My favorite pizza is Detroit. The Papadopoulos, that's my favorite pizza. My favorite restaurant is in Chicago, Yassa Senegalese on MLK Drive. My favorite Ethiopian is right here in Philadelphia, Abyssinian Ethiopian. Let me get back to the calls, brothers and sisters. Y'all getting me hungry for it. Y'all gonna make me order cheesesteak. Too late for that. Camellia, Jamaica. Oh, we going to Jamaica right now. We going to the land of Garvey, right?
The number you have dialed is unavailable.
Oh, Sister Camellia from Jamaica, your number is unavailable. I need the flyer for Baltimore. You got to come to Minnesota. The lines is open right now. If you have a question about your child, text your first name and your city. I'm going to give it a few minutes. If we don't have no more parents, we're going to close out for the night. This was the special 2023 Halloween edition of the Black Parent Know Your School Rights teleconference in Memphis, Tennessee on November the 25th. Memphis, Tennessee, I will be doing the Black Parent Boot Camp training. If you've never been to my boot camps, you need to sign up for the Memphis, Tennessee Boot Camp. You can come from anywhere you want in the world. Long as you're an African parent, it's going to be on Saturday, November the 25th, Memphis, Tennessee. 2234 Lamar Avenue, 2234 Lamar Avenue, Memphis, Tennessee, Saturday, November the 25th. And all my students at Frederick Douglass High School in Memphis, I will be there Monday morning, the 27th. I will be at the Frederick Douglass High School, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to do an all-boys seminar at the Frederick Douglass High School Monday morning. And then I'm going to do an all-girls seminar at the Frederick Douglass High School Monday morning. And to my principals out there, if you need Dr. Umar to come to your high school or your middle school to talk to your boys or talk to your girls, I like to talk to them separately. My boys' message is different from my girls' message. But if you need me to come to your school and talk to your students, graduation speeches, seminars, parent professional development for the teachers, if you need me to come teach your teachers how to identify special needs children, I'm here for you. You know my number, 215-989-9858. Just send me a text message. Let me see if we got any more parents with questions. Parents with questions. If you got a question about your child, you could go ahead and text. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. 215-989. While we waiting on that, my phone been blowing up tonight. While we waiting to see if we got any more parents, text your first name and city, 215-989-9858. No disrespect, family, but we got how many Congolese we got displaced? No disrespect to the other groups. How many Congolese? 6.9 million Congolese displaced. How many Haitian? Where my Haitian Africans at right now? Where my Haitian Africans at, and where my Congolese Africans at? Where my Haitian Africans at? Where my Congolese Africans? Where my Sudanese Africans? Where my Ethiopian Africans? We got a humanitarian crisis in Haiti. We got a humanitarian crisis in the Congo. We got a humanitarian crisis in Ethiopia. We got a humanitarian crisis in Sudan. And you want me to go pay attention to somebody else's problem? I hope all those women are protected and respected. I hope all the children are protected and respected. I hope the elders and I hope the men. I hope the war stops. I don't want to see nobody dying. Black, white, red, yellow, or brown. But all of my attention, not 90%, not 99%, 100% of my attention is on the freedom, justice, liberation, and safety of African people. I wish your people well. I really do. I wish them the best. But I will not take 1 second off of the Haitian crisis. I won't take 1 second off the Congolese crisis. I won't take 1 second off the Sudanese crisis. I won't take 1 second off the Ethiopian crisis to go and shed a tear for another group. I wish y'all well. Thanks, but no thanks. I have blinders on and I can only see one way, and that way is to African people. Now, my phone been blowing up before I go to the next parent. My phone been blowing up before I go to the next parent. And people have been asking me if I would be interested in facilitating a peace treaty between DJ Academics and Saucy Santana. I've been getting text messages and inboxes, people telling me that there's a war brewing between DJ Academics and Saucy Santana. Allegedly, DJ Academics said some disrespectful things about the City Girls. I believe Mr. Santana is good friends with the City Girls. And he clapped back at Academics, and Academics clapped back, and Saucy Santana invited DJ Academics to Miami to get in the streets and catch a fade. Saucy Santana wants to catch a fade with DJ Academics. And according to what I've been told, Saucy Santana said that if he wins the fight with DJ Academics, if Saucy Santana wins the fight with DJ Academics, if Saucy Santana wins the fight with DJ Academics, he gonna clap his cheeks. I don't want to see no man getting his cheeks clapped. I don't want to see no violence. I think DJ Academics should go ahead and apologize for what he said to the City Girls. And maybe Mr. Santana can apologize to DJ Academics for threatening to clap his cheeks. We need peace on these Halloween streets tonight, brothers and sisters. We need peace on these Halloween streets tonight, brothers and sisters. We need peace on these Halloween streets tonight, brothers and sisters. But I'm more than willing to sit down with the two gentlemen, talk out their issues, and resolve the matter. I don't want to see nobody getting beat up, and I damn sure don't want to see no grown-ass man getting his cheeks clapped. So whatever I can do to bring peace in these streets, the Prince of Pan-Africanism is here. Let's go to the next caller. Let's go to the next caller. Let's go to the next caller. Kayla Rose.
Dr. Umar, Ifatunde.
Peace and love, Sister Kayla. How's Washington, D.C. treating you?
Oh, it's going well, actually.
Glad to hear that.
My question pertains to, honestly, what is going to be my, future in a way, not having children yet, but thinking about children in the way that they are, literally targets in this world. And my message, I said, I'm a child of two individuals. They were young when they had me, and they were actually, never married. And sometimes I think about how, this constructs the way that I think about love and marriage and family matters.
I see what you're saying. We got a lot that we got to do with the family. You know, once we get to school, once we pass these final 2 inspections at FDMG, I plan on having a lot of programs for the young couples, young parents, try to get them to be a couple or at least be able to work together for the best interest of the child. So we're going to have a whole bunch of family type programs, at the school for young parents such as yourselves. You know what I mean? Because we got to work together for our children. When the parents fight, the children suffer. That's an African proverb. When the parents fight, the children suffer. So we got to work on that. But, in order for us to overcome the parental conflicts, we have to overcome the internal conflicts. A lot of the conflict between the black man and the black woman, or the black father and the black mother, is really a conflict between us and ourselves. We're just projecting it onto the other person. A miserable person will have a miserable relationship. A miserable person will have a miserable relationship. So a lot of what we're calling interpersonal relationship issues are really intrapersonal. It's that one person's issue that they're not addressing, and they're projecting it onto other people. So
onto their children, exactly. Yeah, that's so right.
And I will be coming back to D.C. soon. I'll probably be at the Thurgood Marshall Center. I haven't spoken in D.C. in a minute, but I'll probably be at the Thurgood Marshall. I'm trying to finish my reprinting of my first book and then do the book signing. Probably Kwanzaa, if I can hurry up and get this. If I could get this. Oh, Alafia is not near. Yeah, I'm hoping that I had his book ready by Kwanzaa, because I would love to come back to D.C. I ain't been to D.C. in a minute, and that's a big Dr. Umar city for me. I will be in Baltimore, though, next Friday,
yes, I did,
November the 10th.
Okay, I'm going to look out for that. I'm going to text you. And Washington, D.C., I'm actually at Howard University studying psychology here now.
Oh, wow. Well, you know what? Yeah. This is what I want you to do. I don't know what's going on with Howard. Over the years, many different students, student leaders, and student organizations have tried to get me to speak at Howard. And for some reason, somebody keeps shutting me down. Somebody on that, one of those administrators, almost every year they try to get me up there, and somebody keeps shutting it down. So I'll tell you what I'm willing to do, though. Yeah. I want you to speak to the chair of the psychology department or one of your professors and say, hey, Dr. Umar wants to come in and guest lecture a class. Tell your professors, I don't want no money. I'm going to come in and guest lecture. I don't care what kind of psychology it is. Developmental psychology, child psychology, criminal psychology, school psychology, neurological psychology, whatever class, intro to psychology. Tell your professors Dr. Umar is willing to come here for free and guest lecture a class.
I'll be on that. I promise I'll be on that.
And then you text me, and we'll make it happen.
Thank you.
And we can do it this month. We could do it this month, because I know December, y'all going to be breaking for the semester.
Exactly.
So see if you can make it happen this month.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do that actually before Thanksgiving. So that's my next mission now.
Okay. Keep me posted, sweetie.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too now. All right. Okay. Who I got next? Any more parents? The line is open. 215-989-9858. Let me say this, and I'm going to go ahead and end it because I think we kind of done for the night. Everybody sleep after eating all that candy for Halloween. Bill Gates's Snow Bunny daughter broke up with her Negro boyfriend. Bill Gates's Snow Bunny daughter broke up with her Negro boyfriend. Bill Gates's Snow Bunny daughter broke up with her Negro boyfriend. Can I ask y'all a question? How long did y'all think that was going to last? How long did y'all think Bill Gates, Bilderberger, population control junkie, Negro exterminationist Bill Gates, how long do you think his Snow Bunny daughter was going to be with that black guy? How long do y'all really think? And he should be happy that he got out of that alive. Wherever that little black boy is, he should be happy that he got out of that relationship alive. Okay? He should be happy about that. He should be happy. He should be happy. He should be happy. Okay? So on that note, brothers and sisters, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I want to thank everybody for the kind words of my 13-year anniversary as King Kong of all of Black consciousness. Next year, 10 years of the Flee Black Parent Teleconference, grand opening of FDMG. Please text me and let me know whether y'all think it's okay. Is it acceptable? This is only for donors. If you're not a donor, I'm sorry you don't count. But for all my donors, would it be acceptable to have an annual haunted house at FDMG to raise money and to keep the neighborhood children safe on Halloween night? Yes or no? I want to know what y'all think. Is it acceptable to have a haunted house at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey to raise money and to keep the children safe on Halloween night? Hit the Cash App, $FDMG School. Hit the PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Happy November to all my Scorpios. It is now November the 1st. I will see you at the HBCU Black Farmers Conference at Dell State University. The 7th and 8th, Black Baltimore, Maryland at the Urban Reads Bookstore on Friday the 10th. Nat Turner Land, Virginia on the 11th. I will be in Chicago on the 16th for a podcast interview, but it will not be public. The Chicago interview, November the 16th, will not be public. Memphis, Tennessee, Black Parent Boot Camp, November the 25th. Norwood, Massachusetts, November the 30th. Omaha, Nebraska, December the 2nd. Kansas City, December the 3rd. If you need the flyer for any of those dates, please text me. Parents, if you need a consultation, a one-on-one consultation, you can text me. Anybody want to schedule podcast interview, you can text me as well. 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858. Peace and Pan-Africanism.